Honey.
Yes, dear.
Bourbon time.
Bourbon time. We enjoy bourbon time, don't we?
We do, and I finally made it back.
Yep.
Although you did have fun with Dean.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good video.
Dean's my buddy.
Yeah, that was a good video. But today, we've got another one.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome back to Back Road Bourbon. I'm Kevin.
I'm Missy.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to do the Weller single barrel today review for you guys. So come on in, take a seat, and see what we got to say about it.
I'm excited. I'm glad to be back.
I'm glad you're back.
Dean, I'm glad you were here, but no, it's my spot. Today we got another good video to make.
Another good one. What do you mean?
Well, it comes from our good friends at Turtle Creek.
Turtle Creek. Speaking of Turtle Creek, we got a very interesting weekend. Y'all stay tuned to that.
Yes.
We got a fall festival coming up over at Turtle Creek Wine and Spirits in Bethlehem, Georgia.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing some videoing while we're there. So that's coming up this Saturday, September 21st. And like I said, we'll be doing some recording and make a video and let you know what we experienced over there and what to expect.
So what do we have? What did we find?
We found the Weller single barrel. This comes in at 97 proof. MSRP on this Weller single barrel comes in around 50 bucks. If you can ever find it for that, buy as much as you can. Send me one too. I'll pay you for it. These very difficult to find. This is obviously a Weller bourbon. Started back in 2020 is when Weller actually introduced the single barrel and started bottling it and producing it for people. And the single barrel came in as the last one actually introduced of the colored labels. And then coming after the single barrel was the WLW, William LaRue Weller, which is part of the BTAC collection. And then this year they introduced the Weller Millennium. So this is probably going to be right up your alley. This comes in at 97 proof. You like some of the lighter proofs on some of them. Mm-hmm. You're real happy with the Special Reserve. What was it? It was 90 proof?
Well, remember? It's not my favorite. The Special Reserve is just because it's easier to get and it's cost effective. My favorite is the full proof. That is my favorite so far of the Wellers.
Mine too.
I mean, if you would let me drink full proof every day, I would drink that every day. So.
If we could readily find it, we would be drinking it every day. Yes. Because I like it too.
That is so, by far, hands down my favorite. Even over the 107.
I like the 107. Mm-hmm. 107 is a very close second for me. I really like the 107 proof. I like the little bit of tingle I get on it, but the full proof is incredible. If you ever see one of those in the wild, get you one.
Yes, definitely get you a full proof.
Very, very good.
All right, so single barrel.
This one's aged 7 years. They say around 7 years.
Okay.
Minimum 7 years, I think it is. And again, it comes in at 97 proof.
That's a pretty honeycomb kind of color.
It really is. It's very pretty color. Looks like almost like the label.
It does. It really does.
And it really holds a glass well.
Very fruity on the nose.
Wow. It is, isn't it?
Yes. Very cherry. I think I might like this.
I get a lot of cherry. And I get a little citrus, like a citrusy something too.
Yes. Does this one come in highly favored like the 107s and the full proof, or where does this one kind of rank on the Weller spectrum?
It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, again, this one's 97 proof, so it's not going to be the last. Me and you both, we weren't. Oh, I don't guess I should say both. Neither one of us were really. We liked the CYPB, but it finished like super quick.
Right.
We weren't fond of the finish on it.
Right.
And this one, they say this one's good. From some of the reviews that I've read, it says it's really good. But a lot of people think that the nose on it is a lot holds a lot more value than the across the palate. That
Oh, okay.
it doesn't quite hold up to the across the palate like what
Right.
you smell on the nose.
Because this is very fruity.
I get like a pear smell or something too.
I got the cherry like right off.
I did too. I get maybe a little leathery or a little tobacco-y or something on the far right side.
Yeah, I get a little bit of an oak, but not as much as I would think being in there for 7 years.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay.
Here.
Are you ready?
Cheers.
So we have learned that we don't judge our first sip. We let it just go on the palate, sit back, kind of relax. Just to get our
Chill for a minute.
just get our palates kind of acclimated because this is our first sip of the day. So that is something that we have learned.
And here it is, almost 5 o'clock, and this is our first sip of the day. What are we doing?
I don't know. I've been busy doing other videos.
Shall we go for a second sip?
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
I'm tasting a little oakiness.
More oaky, less fruit. So yeah, it doesn't match at all, does it?
It really doesn't.
Okay, but
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I'm getting a little honey.
I
on
was
the
supposed
finish.
to say honey. No, you didn't. Dang it.
It's kind of oaky, and then it turns into more honey.
And I have a little bit of a Kentucky hug for it to be 97 proof.
Very,
Short finish.
yeah, very short.
I mean, it's gone.
And
I would use this definitely more around like the seasonal Christmas time.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Fall once it starts
Yes.
cooling off.
I prefer the full proof to this, but I do like this.
Yeah, this is good. I think this one is, to me, this one's better than the CYPB.
Yes.
You taste more flavors
Right.
throughout the, across the palate, where CYPB was just like real quick fruit forward up front, and then it was gone.
Right.
This kind of lingers a little bit longer.
I'm getting some vanilla now.
Mm-hmm.
I get the oakiness, which is nice because I tend to like some oak on my bourbons when I drink them.
To me, the oakiness reminds me, or makes me feel like the bourbon's a little more mature, like
Right.
it's aged a little longer, and it's had more of the in and out of the barrel compared to some of the ones that you get that are like real young, 3 years, 4 years, that don't have any kind of oakiness.
Right. There is some kind of a strange flavor though I'm picking up. I can't put my finger on it. It's in between the front of the oak and right before you get to the honey. There's some kind of transitional flavor that I'm tasting and I'm not real sure what it is. I like the burn. It's got a nice heat to it.
It's not like burning all the way down.
No, I don't mean burn that way. I mean like heat in your mouth. It's kind of like, and it's good. The more I sip on it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
So I definitely, I'm glad that we were able to get this. Thank you, Turtle Creek.
If y'all haven't checked them out, please go by and check them out.
They have wonderful selections. I mean, we have found some of the best selections with Turtle Creek.
Plus their store picks.
Their store picks are amazing. And that's just a
Phenomenal
whole
store
nother
picks.
story right there. But
And
yeah,
they always have plenty of selection, so go by and check them out.
are you getting honey now on the nose when you go back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. And I get a little bit, maybe like a butterscotch to me, honey to butterscotch.
At the beginning though, it was fruit. Before
Yeah,
we
it
had
was
anything
like
on our
cherry.
palate,
It was like boom, cherry.
Yeah, it was explosion of fruit. So people who like higher proofs, 120s, this is not going to be your cup of tea. It's because there's not enough.
No, I like real high proofs, and this is very drinkable to me.
Right. Well, that's true.
Maybe sitting around a campfire or sitting out back on the back porch
Yeah.
by the
This is just something.
by the fireplace this winter, this fall. It's gonna be nice.
It's delicious. It's really, really good because I'm thinking of fall. It puts you in a mind frame. I wouldn't want to sip on this so much in the summer.
No, I think just that tingle, that little bit of heat that you get off of it, kind of makes you tend more towards fall.
Yeah,
to me it does.
It really is good, and the color is very pretty. Very, very pretty color. Viscosity, I mean, it's not very oily in your mouth. It kind of goes pretty quick. I wish it would last a little bit longer.
Yeah. Kind of like the foolproof.
Kind of like the foolproof.
Or the 107. I'm trying to get you back on that 107, baby.
You don't want me back on it. You won't let me drink it.
We got extra bottles of that.
Oh. I need a bottle of foolproof, please, somebody. It's good. It kind of has... What is that? It's got the vanilla. It's got... Is it kind of a cinnamon?
You know what I'm thinking? And yeah, maybe just off the wall with this. Cloves.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it.
You know how when you get like a ham around Thanksgiving, it's got that clovey taste to it? It's a little bit of like a clove type taste to
Yes. This is okay. Now it makes sense. The coloring of the label, it kind of Thanksgiving-y, kind of
really?
autumn.
Yeah, it does. You don't think about that.
Yeah, kind of an autumn feel, kind of a Thanksgiving-y feel to it. Because you eat with your eyes first, so you're always looking first. So you kind of look at this, and now it's kind of meshing together.
And you know, when you put it that way, the white being very light.
Summer.
Well, not only summer. I mean, it's like a light flavor.
Oh yeah, the white. Okay, yeah.
And it doesn't last very long. The foolproof being blue, a little more heavy. The red being 107.
Like a cinnamon.
It's got a little more cinnamon to it, to the cinnamon flavor to it.
Yeah.
The foolproof's a little darker, but it's, I'm sorry, not the foolproof, it's a 12-year. It's a black label. Because it's aged longer, you're going to get more of that, probably more of that oakiness. And then the special reserve is like it's green for the grass is growing. Drink it in the summertime.
It's just easy. It's just easy to sip. It's just
being a good wheated bourbon.
I am so thankful that we have been given the opportunities to taste these.
Very much so. And we might have a special coming up pretty soon where we're going to work out in coordination with Turtle Creek Wine and Spirits to do a special for you guys. So stand by for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a blind of all the Wellers with us and a few other guys that frequent Turtle Creek also. And we're going to do a blind with all of our Wellers, and we're gonna put it to a test to see what the people like, to see if it's my foolproof or to see if it's his 107 or.
I like the foolproof too now.
Yeah, but you don't like it. I do.
Your foolproof.
It's my foolproof.
It's her foolproof.
It is my foolproof. It is. Some of those bottles are mine. All right, well, I like it.
I do too.
Would you buy it again?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'm very thankful that we were able to find this. I thank Turtle Creek. But yeah, if we were able to come up against a single barrel, if someone said, hey, I'll either sell you a single barrel or a foolproof, I'm going foolproof. What would you do?
Foolproof for sure.
Now, if someone said, hey, I can sell you a 107 or a foolproof, what would you do?
Both, please.
You better say foolproof for the wife.
Why? Why don't you say 107 for the hubby?
Because we have another 107. We don't have another foolproof, and mine is the lowest up there of them all.
No.
It is. It's the lowest. It's got least amount in it.
Yeah, you can see least amount compared to that 107, maybe by 2 millimeters. All right, well, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your support. Thank you for tuning in and hearing what we got to say about this Weller single barrel. Always remember to drink responsibly. Always enjoy your life. Be a blessing unto others. And don't forget to juice that mug.
Bye, guys.